car that we found in the wrecking yard. To give you a blow-by-blow, I was at the wrecking yard, Best Auto Salvage, which seems to get a lot of Mercedes in, actually an unfairly high number. And they got this 93-300D and it was getting delivered in the back of the trailer. And so the wrecking yard was like, yeah, we'll pay you $400 for it. And I was like, you know what, I'll give you an extra $100. It seems like a nice car. So this is not the first time I bought cars out of wrecking yards before. I've bought all kinds of Mercedes out of wrecking yards. One time I bought a really good pair of 123s, one of which my mom drove for like 6 years. It was a coupe too, 300cc. I bought a 74 240D out of the wrecking yard. I bought an 85 300D out of the same wrecking yard. I bought an 86 190D 2.5 5-speed out of that wrecking yard. I mean, there were some great cars that passed through it. And so when you see a car like this, especially because I think, I haven't confirmed yet, the wiring harness, evaporator, and head gasket have all been replaced on this 300D. You know, I feel like it was really.
In this day and age, I mean, Mercedes built the W124 as one of their forever cars, a car that you could maintain and keep for, you know, a lifetime. And when I see cars like this in the wrecking yard, I realize that there are really just a lot of really stupid, mediocre people out there who don't appreciate what a good car is and sort of lack the ambition and the intelligence and the desire to really keep the car up and keep the car running right. This is one of the reasons I like this car. Look at these beautiful sun visors. They're in perfect condition. Look at that. The dash has no cracks in it. You know, it has 227,000 miles, but hey, whatever. You know, that's really not that bad. I actually could sit in this thing all day long and drive it. It's extremely comfortable, and I'm actually really excited about it too. I may finish doing everything this car needs and drive it for a few months before I find a new home for it, you know, because these are really nice, comfortable cars. Here we have an example of a car that, you know, you could be driving every day for the next 30 years if that sort of thing means anything to you and you're not, you know, somebody who's leased a CLA and plans on turning it in 3 years. But I think it's depressing that our society is just like so wasteful because, oh, they don't want to put lower ball joints in a car, they can't figure out why it's not running right. You can literally Google every problem that car has and the symptoms will probably come up as a footnote on any Mercedes forum. So I'm looking to see if it overheats or if the transmission struggles, or I'm looking to see if it slips. I'm looking to see if it has normal levels of power, like this one actually does. Yeah, it's frustrating to see cars like that. I personally get frustrated when I see cars like that because I realize, like, you know, that each car that's there is practically lost revenue for me. You know, I'm going to be honest. But also, you know, what are we going to do? Recycle it and build 5 Hyundais out of it? I mean, that's what happens. Anyway, if you want to see more of our wrecking yard finds, and there are more, let us know, and we'll keep finding them. Thank you so much, and enjoy driving your Mercedes-Benz.